The sun hadn't fully broken the horizon this morning when the call to prayer rose from the mosques across the field. In the distance, someone was already pounding fufu, and from a nearby compound came a laughter of children chasing a makeshift ball made from old sachet water wrappers. It's a new day, but it carries echoes of yesterday's call. Use what's in your hand. Today, the invitation goes deeper, not just to act, but to act together. In today's theme, God uses both men and women. Our scripture is taken from Judges chapter 4, verse 1 to 24.
Someone came sample this morning. A young man just finished praying about the job he's unsure he's ready for. Meanwhile, in Wa, a woman is just preparing to speak at a church retreat, only to wrestle with the quiet question: will they really listen to me? Across our towns and regions, there's often this silent tug between readiness and reluctance, between the open door and the fear of walking through.
In Judges 4, Israel was again under oppression, this time under King Jael and his commander Sisera. Into that crisis, God raised a woman, Deborah, a prophetess, a judge. She carried the voice of divine authority, but notice what she does. She doesn't seize the stage for herself. She calls Barak. She invites him to lead. She offers partnership, not performance. But Barak hesitates.
And don't you all sometimes? He says, if you go with me, I'll go. If you don't, I won't. Some might call that weakness, but maybe it was honesty. Barak knew his limits, and Deborah didn't shame him. She didn't withdraw. She said, fine, I'll go, but the glory won't be yours. Still, she went. And through her leadership and Jael's later boldness, God delivered Israel together.
There's something powerful here. Obedience doesn't always look the same. Deborah leads with wisdom and spiritual authority. Barak leads with courage and troops. Jael leads with grit in the quiet of her tent. Each brought what they had. God used it all. We often imagine that being used by God means stepping onto a stage or having a title. But sometimes it looks like opening your door to a fleeing enemy, or offering your voice when others expect your silence.
There's a saying from the north: the strength of the millet is not in its size, but its resilience when pounded. That's Deborah. That's Jael. That's every woman, every man, every person who chooses obedience over hesitation. And the beauty here is not just that God uses women, but that He uses both men and women together, not in competition, but in collaboration.
Even now, there are Baraks hesitating at the edge of opportunity. Deborahs waiting to speak but unsure if the room will listen. Jaels with nothing but household tools and a moment of decision. And the message from Judges 4 is this: God still works through the willing, not just the strong, not just the known, but those ready to say, yes, Lord, use me, whatever I have.
We need to stop limiting God's call to one gender, one tribe, or one personality. The mission is bigger than that. And God, who formed both male and female in His image, delights in partnership, not rivalry. Let no one despise your gift because you're a woman. No. Let no man shrink back because he's afraid to need help. If Deborah and Barak could do it together, maybe we are meant to.
Let's not move too fast. Let's sit with this in prayer. Lord, please help me to be fully confident in you.
Confidence in God is what freed Deborah to speak, what moved Barak to march, what led Jael to act decisively. It wasn't about roles, it was about readiness.
Maybe today, confidence looks like saying yes to a role you think is too big, or yes to a task you think is too small. The measure isn't the size, it's the surrender.
There's a proverb from the Ewe people. A tree does not move unless the wind touches all its branches. God is staring across genders, generations, and giftings, calling us to rise together.
May we not miss the wind.